Early one morning, Baron Starkey was at the sheds, and he seemed to be in a fluster.
My daughter had to write a Halloween story. There is a contest in her school for the spookiest tale.
He told the engines. James Clifford groaned with disinterest.
You humans love that Halloween stuff.
He stated. Baron Starkey seemed offended.
Stuff? It's more than stuff,
He argued.
Children love dressing up and listening to ghost stories. It's harmless fun.
Wish your daughter good luck from all us engines, said Peggy kindly.
No need,
Replied Baron Starkey.
she's reading it in school today. It is Halloween after all.
Misty seemed very interested. I would love to hear the story, she said. That evening, darkness fell earlier than usual. Gunter had collected the miners and was on his way to Sword Station. Branches cackled with the gusts of wind, and owls hooted loudly in the moonlit night. This was no different for Gunter. He did the same journey every evening. Unexpectedly, the signal was red, so his driver applied the brakes. Whatever could be wrong? An accident, a fallen tree, or a fault with the signal? Or perhaps they would be stranded all night, trapped within the hills and trees, as All Hallows Eve would end at the stroke of midnight, signaling the beginning of a new month. A chuffing sound could be heard in the distance. An engine was journeying down the line. But who? Finally, the engine arrived. Gunter had never seen him before, and to his utmost horror, the engine was transparent.
A ghost?
He wailed in terror. Hello, my name's Graver. You have been summoned to the tunnel, he informed. Gunter was speechless, but suddenly remembered a tale Peggy told long ago about an engine with the very same name. Leaping out of the cab, his driver ran for dear life, abandoning his engine. The miners had no idea what was going on. All of a sudden, Griever vanished. But Gunter was stuck. His driver was gone, and there was no way of moving. Well, that's what he thought. Mysteriously, the dismayed engine's wheels began turning by themselves. Peggy's story played on his mind constantly. Arriving at Kilcanna Tunnel, he stopped outside. The spirit of Griever appeared yet again. Be brave, Gunter. Come with me, he said in a chilling voice. Gunter knew deep down that if he entered the tunnel, he may never see the light of day again. No longer under his driver's power, he moved towards the tunnel and slowly entered. Only his coaches emerged from the other side. The miners had enough with the constant stopping. They left the coach to see what was wrong and was horrified to discover that Gunter was gone. In a flash, Gunter found himself in very strange surroundings. It was cold, and there were no clouds, just stars. From the corner of his eye, Gunter noticed something very strange in the sky. It looked like Earth, but if it was, then where was he? The mystery would soon be solved. A loud cackling sound filled the area. Before his very eyes stood a witch, the shape of an engine, and beside her a spooky being disguised in white.
Who are you?
Asked the terrified Gunter. The witch's laugh echoed around the eerie province.
I am the Great Witch Engine, and this is my loyal ghost train. On this Halloween night, you are the chosen one, she declared.
Chosen? For the what?
Gasped Gunter.
Every year, on All Hallows Eve, we set our sights on an engine, lure them from their home, and trap them for eternity. Welcome to your new abode, the moon,
she revealed with a shocking response. Gunter could barely speak.
Please, I have done nothing to you,
he wept.
Should I show mercy? Nah, I hope you enjoyed our conversation, because it's the last one you will ever have. Goodbye,
she taunted before disappearing. Poor Gunter was left alone, trapped and isolated on the moon of all places. The next morning, his coaches were located outside Kilcanna Tunnel. The poor miners were exhausted and had no idea what was going on. Peggy, however, had a very good idea. "It's happened again," she gasped. Baron Starkey arranged a search party for Gunter. The engine searched each inch of the railway, but their friend wasn't found. Little did they know that on a bright moonlit night, Gunter's prison could be seen by all, lighting up the dark sky. Time passed. He missed his friends, his driver, and the miners. His home seemed like near reach, but an impossible journey to undertake. The mere view of Earth felt like a cruel tease, knowing that somewhere within the green islands on the vast oceans, his little railway was still in function. Perhaps someday man will reach the moon, and Gunter will be discovered.
And that is the whole story,
Baron Starkey told the engines. They found it horrifying. A perfect tale for Halloween.
Why did I have to be the star?
Groaned Gunter. James Clifford found some humor.
Imagine people reaching the moon. Those flying machines aren't that powerful,
he declared. That evening, Baron Starkey returned to the sheds again.
Just to let you know, my daughter's story won Best Prize,
he announced. The engines were very pleased, especially Gunter.
Nice that my unearthly demise drew such entertainment,
he joked before glancing up at the moon. Though it was only a story, deep down Gunter was relieved that he was in the safety of the shed and surrounded by his friends.